Well, it's time to get a little funky with the bad boy being led to the ring by trainer Paul Fifield. This is the man they call Parry Nicolau, and early on tonight, Mark the Hammer spoke to Parry Nicolau.
Tell us a little bit about your preparation for your upcoming bout.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sparring with some knee fighters, because I hear Ivan's a knee fighter. It's a lot of work, a lot of hard training with Paul.
And making his way to the ring, from the Tarak Solak Braveheart Academy, being led to the ring by Leroy and Paul Ferrari, it's Ivan Rakic. Ivan Rakic stepping up for his third fight of his career, Hammer.
Governed by USA rules once again, we step up in weight to the super middleweight division to be contested over 4 2-minute rounds. In the blue corner, he is trained by the Silver Fox, Paul Fifield, from the gym with Tosca Petrides and Sam Greco, Parry Nicolau. From the red corner, hailing from the Tarak Solak Braveheart Academy, Ivan Rakic.
Our third man in centre ring for this one will be referee Malcolm Bullner.
Seconds down.
One of the most respected and longest serving ring referees in the country in both boxing and kickboxing. And he calls both men into centre ring right now.
The instructions now. Good, clean fight. Okay, obey my instructions at all times. Neutral corners, if either of you is down. The one on the feet to first neutral corner as soon as possible. Okay? Good luck to both the fighters. May the best man win. Shake hands now.
Well, we're ready to rock and roll here. Fight number 3 on our card, scheduled for 4x2 under USA rules. Out of the blue corner,
Have a look at the
Parry Nicolau.
have a look at the overhand right that Nicolau will launch.
Nicolau, of course, trained by the Silver Fox Paul Fifield, also with 7-time world champion Tosca Petrides in his corner. And what a powerhouse fighter he is, Parry Nicolau. We've seen quite a bit of him. Thunderous fit, as Mark said, and of course that good night Irene overhand right, one to look out for. There it is. Outside leg kick there. Nice one in return from Rakic. Rakic just stings him there with a straight right. Rakic looking a little nervy here in the first round. Nicolau looking the more composed of the two. Tries to launch that big overhand right again.
Nicolau just stalking up on Rakic. Rakic in the blue shorts, Nicolau in the gold.
Big right hand there from Parry Nicolau's got a chest the size of a mini-moke for a middleweight. Nice outside leg kick to the left thigh there from Rakic, and another.
Well, as we saw in the last fight with Paul Lee, being sort of well built and having a very top-heavy physique is good in your strength, but it often leads to you being outreached with your opponents, because guys like Nicolau, Paul Lee, etc., even such renowned fighters as Stan the Man, with his bigger upper body, was always sort of outgunned with reach, along the likes of with the other big super heavyweights, Franco Sikotic, etc., classic examples where Stan really had to overcome extreme reach because of his very thick build.
Kick to the midsection there from Rakic. Launches that one a little higher. Nicolau certainly looking to bridge the gap and get in and work his hands to the head and body. Nice outside leg kick trade there from both men. Nicolau just has that overhand right there. It is cocked and ready.
He's got it. Nicolau, to launch that overhand right, really has to bail up.
The leg kick hurt him there, Hammer. He's limping on that left leg.
He's hurt his foot.
Well, there it is, the end of the first round. Parry Nicolau, he's been hurt.
He has hurt that lead leg, but Nicolau really has to bail up Rakic on the ropes to let that overhand right go, because if he's doing it in centre ring, it's not going to get him anywhere, because Rakic is just going to move out of range. So he really has to get him on the ropes to let that overhand right go.
And then come back on him, all right?
Keep that left hand up.
Just run the right hand wild, mate. So keep this it. Yeah. Get in that right hand. Try and set him up with that right hand. Now, you're not using that uppercut. He's putting his head down. Try and set him up with that, and then come up with the uppercut, all right? Now, you're doing well. Just keep doing what you're doing, and try and set him up. Right. That's it.
We'll just have a bit of a look at the kick that hurt Nicolau. There it is. Nicolau did check the kick, but often he may have had a tender spot on that shin, and it certainly hurt him. That kick from Rakic, rocketed it in. There it is, shin on shin. And yes, it did certainly impair the movement of Perry Nicolau.
We're underway in the second round of action. Ivan Rakic in the blue trunks, Perry Nicolau in the gold trunks. A beautiful stinging left hand there. The sweat flying off the brow. Nicolau clubbing left foot. While both men trading some heavy artillery with the leather early on here in the second. They tie up in the red corner.
Go punch, go punch.
Referee Malcolm Buller keeping it nice and clean as always. Rakic just missing there for the leg kick. Parry walks straight into a left hand. Stops him with a leg kick of his own.
Give me a glove, give me a glove, give me a glove. Give me a glove, clean him.
Well, Perry Nicolau fighting on. He has a tremendous fighting spirit, Perry Nicolau. As he said in the interview, he has been hurt before early in his fights, and he has had some sensational comebacks, Perry Nicolau, to take some victories.
A nice leg kick to the lead thigh there from Nicolau. One too many of those will take the starch right out of Ivan Rakic. The left hook just glancing past the brow of Nicolau. Rakic thought about the inside leg kick, then went with the straight right. Nicolau just chops away at the lead leg. You can see the huge red welt on the lead leg of Ivan Rakic. Look at that hammer.
Have a look at it. It's turning all shades of red.
Looks like someone's taken to it with a red texter. Really going to be bruised up tomorrow.
Nicolau is going to have to leave his checking at home, I think, and just take those kicks from Rakic. And it's going to be a matter of how many kicks Rakic puts in, because he can't check anymore for risk of really banging up that left shin of his, Nicolau.
Into the final 30 seconds of this round. Inside leg kick from Rakic, then misses with the left hook. Rakic needs to use his height advantage a bit more. There was that wicked overhand right from Perry Nicolau. Goes for a chopping leg kick.
I'll tell you what, Nicolau's really chopping away at that thigh of Rakic. He may even be able to stop him if he gets in enough. There he goes.
Here comes Perry Nicolau on a demolition mission with the bell. Stops his rampage. There's the end of the second round. The crowd love what they're seeing. I love what I'm seeing, Hammer. It's all guns blazing.
Perry Nicolau, he is the comeback king. There's no doubt about that.
That's very nice, mate. Nice relax. You're doing the right thing there. You're finding your distance and you're landing on the leg kick. You can keep giving him drinks. Ice just a little bit. You catch him with anything? Hands and all? That the right hand. Catch him with the right hand. Okay, though? Sore, mate. What? Sore.
This contest proudly
closing up, kicking.
Once again, we see Nicolau. There he goes. Have a look at that thigh of Rakic, the left thigh of the fighter in the blue shorts. And again, that really is starting to sting and really retarding his movement. That's the whole game of leg kicking. You know, you're trying to chop your opponent down and really confine his movement. So then you can take the head off him. If the legs aren't moving, Michael, you can't get the head away.
We're into the third round of action. I'll tell you what, if the action is this good here in fight number 3, I can't wait to see what it's going to be like in our main event when the one and only Prince Amir takes on The Rock, Daniel Dawson, for the world title. But at the moment, it's Perry Nicolau on the demolition mission against Ivan Rakic. Rakic with the big overhand right, one of his first for the fight. Been Nicolau's favourite weapon so far.
Rakic, he's having a lot of trouble moving fluently, Michael. He's really, his footwork has slowed down.
Oh, that's torturous. Leg kick to the lead thigh. The red and lead thigh. Rakic won't be able to stand for much longer, Hammer, I'm telling you. He can't absorb much more punishment to that lead thigh. Look how red it is. It's turning purple. There he goes again, Nicolau, and again.
I'll tell you what, earlier I drew the analogy of Stan the Man and Perry Nicolau, and this is exactly what Stan used to do to his opponents, Michael. He used to just chop them down like a big old oak tree.
Ivan Rakic is going to be a very sore man in the morning. You can bet he's a very sore man right now. He just continues to take those leg kicks of Perry Nicolau. Nicolau relentless in his attack. Relentless but methodic. There's another leg kick to the lead thigh.
And not forgetting the most important point, of course, every leg kick that Nicolau lands is going to score well for him on the judges' cards.
Good point.
Bang up. Don't punch. Don't punch. Don't punch.
Ivan Rakic has taken a huge amount of punishment to the lead thigh. Listen to that sickening thud of shin against flesh.
Well, there's a big difference in commitment when those kicks are thrown. Rakic throwing his kicks very tentatively, almost fearful. Perry Nicolau, he just soldiers on and through, and is kicking like an absolute mule.
Harry Nicolau, the brick pit house. There it is, the end of the third round of action. Harry Nicolau just keeps getting stronger.
He just keeps getting stronger, and I'll tell you what, after I saw his shin banged up there earlier in the fight, I thought that Nicolau once again was in a bit of trouble, but he's come good, and he is really doing a job on Andrew Rekic.
Okay, you can do two things. You can fight southpaw if you trust yourself, or you can stop the fight. Which one do you want? Okay, stop it. Okay, stop the fight.
Have a look at that thigh. Ooh, there goes Nicolau again. And they've thrown the towel.
That's it. That's it. That lead thigh of Ivan Rakic just took one too many knocks. And this one means a TKO victory to Harry Nicolau. What a powerhouse victory, Hammer. That red welt on the lead thigh, we can see it there, of Ivan Rakic.
That is certainly going to be very sore tomorrow. I've had a couple of those, and they're not pleasant at all.
It's sore right now, I'm telling you.
And there's one bit of advice I can say to Rakic, or there's a little word I can give him, and it's only going to get worse, mate. That is certainly going to hurt you more tomorrow.
I thought you were going to say crutches for a moment there.
But here comes Harry Nicolau, and from that bit of an injury, he came good, certainly.
Someone, a representative of Versace, please make their way to centre ring. Please, a representative of Versace, the centre ring, to make the winner's presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of round 3, the red corner retires their combatant. Your winner from the blue corner by TKO, Harry Nicolau.